Second bucket of the night.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Screen by Ibaka. It's Westbrook with the drive. Here's Adams, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Well, let's look back to last year's Nuggets while we've got a moment here, Kevin. 5th in rebounding, 8th in steals, and they were in the top half of the league shooting the ball from deep. Average to pedestrian, but still fairly effective from there.
Yeah, and going back to their rebounding, very few teams could outmuscle them inside. The size and toughness to scrap for every carom off the backboard.
Waiters, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Henderson comes in for Russell Westbrook. And a wide open look for Freak. And again, it's Denver.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Portland.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys, and they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
Durant, the pass to Waiters. Payne kicks to Durant. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And it's Payne in the corner. It's hauled in by Harris.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And that one's good. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Durant. No good on that last second attempt there. Plenty of offense. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA. So this group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Steven Adams. Durant comes in for Waiters. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Roberson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Henderson. And it's Cantor in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Kevin Durant has been getting it done. He's got 13 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Puts one up from 19. Thunder with the rebound. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Westbrook gets it to go.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Here's Freak. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Freak's got 13.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defender.
There's a screen by Cantor. Pass to Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 16 points for Kevin Durant.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Here's Freak. No good with the triple. Thunder trailing by 4. Henderson dishes to Westbrook. Passes it to Henderson. Goes back up. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Henderson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Freak. And that one goes long. Tight game here in Oklahoma City. Now here's Westbrook. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Miami. Back to Durant. Lets it go from deep. Durant with another miss.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's Freak. Knocks down the step-back J. Freak's got 15 points.
You know, a good job by the defender not getting fooled by the step back, but he still got the shot to fall.
And Westbrook, here we go, from 12 feet out. Denver grabs the miss. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
Two conference foes, guys, looking to take game one tonight. Very interesting to see who can land the first blow.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low, here's Henderson. Can't make good off the screen.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Freak kicks to Chandler. Now the dish to Gallinari. Here's Freak. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 9-point Nugget lead.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question he has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
And so we wrap up the first half. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
No slowing.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Dion Waiters comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. So on the floor for Denver. Freak, he's in at the point. Nurkic is out there with LeVert. Then it's Wilson Chandler. And it's Barton in at the two-guard. Here's Freak. And Roberson pulls it down. Roberson's got 4 rebounds in this game. From downtown, and that one's good. Roberson's got his second basket of the night. Denver's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Here's the screen from deep. And another miss by Denver. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. The feed to Payne. He kicks it to Waiters. And that one hits back iron.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Here's Freak. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Freak's got 20. Thunder trailing by 3. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Plays it up and banks it in. Freak's got 4 points now in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
That's good.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Out to the right wing. .44 seconds left in the third. It's Durant on the wing. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Freak. No good on the 3. Oklahoma City's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Chandler, the pass to Freak. A second chance effort. No luck. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. We've got a great game on our hands as we look for Oklahoma City. Adams comes in for Kanter. And it's Payne in for Gerald Henderson. And then for Denver, Barton comes in for Harris. And Freak subbed in for Moutier. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Payne out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. There's the 3. Fareed dishes to Gallinari. Screen by Fareed. And Gallinari kicks to Freak. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Misses off the left iron. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
To tie it up. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one.
Ooh, men among the boys tonight.
Whew. The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan Player of the Game.
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over 60% of his shots. I don't care if you're playing one-on-one or one-on-5.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson.
Being on some let's take them back.
Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes a pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well bankrupt. A L and whatever else ain't up. As far as me, I'm still caught up in all the... Still calling my expendables, cause it's hard to believe I can fit all of them boys in
Fellas, let's change it up for a bit. How many threes can you make in a minute? Freak, start it up. Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. Okay, that's it for now. Make sure we're iced up and rested. Go ahead, keep shooting if you want.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. Taking a look at the Lakers, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. And with a few moments here, we've seen a lot of coaching turnover. When you played, Shaq, what did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
Well, my coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over.
Triple OC, almost like a triple OG.
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. With the Denver Nuggets, they won their last contest, that game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And just a 2-point win there. They had to fight tooth and nail for it.
And if you look at the numbers, guys...
The Lakers in the lead. So on the floor for Denver. Fareed and Nurkic in the middle. Will Barton is out there with Freak, and it's Chandler in at the 3 slot. Fareed dishes to Freak. That's tipped, but they recover it. The Nuggets moving the ball around, and he misses the go-ahead basket. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Right wing, here's Harkless. Kenneth Fareed grabs the board.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
And it's Freak missing.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively. And let's check out the numbers for Bryce, how he performed last season. Put up about 14 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. Ilyasova comes in for Randall. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. Rejected by Harris. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Clarkson. Lets it fly. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And it's the Lakers on the break. And the layup falls.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Over to the left wing. Harris passes to Freak. Screen by Nurkic. But they'll get another chance. Kicks it to Freak. Tries again. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And we're able to overcome what was a really poor shooting night. And you're not going to be able to win with a percentage as low as theirs that often unless you defend.
No style points earned for sure, Greg, in that game. But they did hit the big shots when they needed them. And oftentimes... It's not what you do as much as when you do it. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Up top, Harkless. He's guarded by... And the officials call a traveling violation.
Well, let's look back to last year's Nuggets while we've got a moment here, Kevin. 5th in rebounding, 8th in steals, and they were in the top half of the league shooting the ball from deep. Average to pedestrian, but still fairly effective from there.
Yeah, and going back to their rebound. Very few teams could outmuscle him inside. The size and toughness to scrap for every carom off the backboard.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Tucker's checked in.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Scott Skiles. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. He told me that when you're playing against a team that can finish inside as efficiently as this team does, they don't want to allow any looks easily on the interior. He said if they can limit them in that department, they'll be in good shape.
All right, Doris. Will Barton, he's checked in for Wilson Chandler. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Shot's good. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there. Lakers shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Clarkson kicks to Bryant. Bass, a screen on Harris. Bryant. Barton with the rebound. Barton's got 3 rebounds now in this one. It's Freak, top of the key, for the 3. Good. Freak's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Nuggets.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Clarkson dishes to Tucker. Bass with the screen. Tucker the pass to Bryant. 4 on the clock. The fader, and he gets it to go. Kobe's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. Denver's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Freak kicks to Barton. And again, Denver with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Bryant dishes to Clarkson. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Clarkson's got 6.
Kobe doing a great job being a playmaker on that one.
Here's Freak. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Bryant passes to Clarkson. Back to Kobe. The dish to Clarkson. And another shot. And he knocks down the jumper. 8 points for him.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Now, Freak. He's coming off a 22-point game against Oklahoma City. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at the... Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
They've got P.J. Tucker. Roy Hibbert is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Russell. And it's Williams at the 2 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Outside, Russell. Another shot, and it's laid in by Randle. Randle's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Lakers.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior. Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
That drops.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Number 5, the Nuggets.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
Maurice Harkless is checked in for the Lakers. Hibbert with the screen. Williams kicks to Hibbert. Back to Williams. Hibbert cleans up the mess with the savage put-back flush.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Freak dishes to Gallinari. Feeds it to Freak. Pulls up on the wing, and he gets it to go. Freak's got 8 points. Los Angeles leading by 3. The drive by Russell. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession. Here's Hibbert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And 12 points for Roy Hibbert.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team. All right, a moment to check out stats for Moutier. How he did last season. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. Year 1, he had to kind of find his way, but he seems poised to make some big strides here in his sophomore season.
Well, you know the team wants him to carve out a larger role for himself, but talent-wise, I think he got it in him for sure.
Russell kicks to Williams. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the shot is good.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Freak passes to Chandler. Denver passing it around. And it doesn't even draw iron.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Randall no good. The Nuggets trail by 7. And a wide open look for Freak. And the 3 ball is good. Freak's got 5 points now this quarter. Lakers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. To the paint. Here's Harkless. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
There's the screen. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Jokic passes to Freak. Got a hand on it. They get it back. From deep. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And Harkless slams it in.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Moutier with the basket.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting. Taking a look here nice season for him last year. 17th in three-point field goal percentage, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And one of the better three-point shooters in the league last year. As you said, he was filthy from downtown.
Nancy's checked in for Randall. Nurkic checked in for Denver. And Williams, here we go. Nurkic with the block.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually. Get back on track. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Nurkic, a screen on Williams. There's the feed to Moutier. Screen by Nurkic. There's Freak. His three-pointers off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 6. And here we go. Here's Harkless. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Moutier dishes to Chandler. Here's Jokic. Shot is off. Nance with some nice D. Lakers shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Here's Russell. Again, Los Angeles.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Nurkic a screen on Russell. Moutier kicks to Freak. On the wing, Chandler. Here's Jokic, covered by Nance. Clock at 6. Here's Moutier. Good on the three-point shot. Moutier's got 7 points for the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Russell kicks to Williams. The 17-footer goes down.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Here's Freak. He's got 11. Moutier kicks to Freak. It's deflected. Oh, trying for it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. Kobe comes in for Williams. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. Just 3 to shoot. There's Freak. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on, he's out. there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
And another miss by Denver.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
He kicks to Barton. He dishes it to Freak. Screen by Fareed. Harris passes to Freak. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Their free throw attempts have really fallen off here in the second quarter. Not as aggressive.
They're settling. They've got to keep getting the ball inside. Create some balance offensively.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Screen by Fareed. Excellent use of the screen. That's
Stop.
14 points for Freak.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Bryant kept alive. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Ilyasova comes in for Larry Nance. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Maurice Harkless. And Fareed kicks to Freak. Goes up from the top of the key. And he recovers it. Laverne down low. He's guarded by Bass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bass. Here's Freak. Just 2 to shoot.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it. And that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Here's Barton. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one. More at the free throw line.
That's outstanding hang time improvisation right there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Looking at the game for Barton, he's got 8 points and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
Bass with the screen. 3-pointer. And it's Freak with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 14. The high post shot. No good off the back of the rim. Outside, Kobe. Pass to Ilyasova. And the Lakers with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And we finished one half of basketball.
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
We just have to wait for the right shot, really. We want to get even with them, but too often we're trying to do it all in one trip. We stay patient.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin. Group substitution here for the Lakers. Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. Nance comes in for Julius Randle. Ryan is checked in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Lou Williams. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Freak in at point guard. Laverne is out there with Wilson Chandler. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Harris in at the 2. And that one's good. Freak.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Outside, Russell. The floater. Here's Nance, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Nuggets trail by 5. Freak kicks to Laverne. Nurkic against Bass. Here's Freak. Rebound the Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Tucker dishes to Bryant. Here's Clarkson. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got 4 assists now tonight. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. On the wing, Chandler. Pass to Laverne. And the layup's good off the glass. Laverne's got his first points of the night.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Clarkson passes to Bass. To the inside. And the layup is good. Nance has got 7 points in the game.
Crisp pass into the paint.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Freak kicks to Laverne. Pass to Freak. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot misses. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Harris dishes to Freak. Harris outside. There's the pass to Freak. Here's Laverne. Larry Nance. Comes up with the rebound. Nance has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Bryant's shot is off.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Here's Chandler. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Chandler playing very well. He has 8 points and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass.
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Bass. Rando comes in for Ilyasova. Maurice Harkless is checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Russell in for Bryant. They've got Roy Hibbert. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Harkless in at the 3. That's the Laker 5.
Guys, huddle up. We're going to run 35 for a while. Let's go. Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
Don't leave Mo open.
All right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will be around if you need anything.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Nuggets in Denver. Well, for Denver, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. Well, if you want to describe the two teams going at it tonight, they are fresh, young, and hungry. Kenny, how hard is it for these two coaches to get their guys to play consistently?
I mean, experience is probably the most valuable tool in the NBA, and that inexperience makes it hard. You know, it's a teaching tool. You got to yell a lot, start pulling your hair out. That's why I'm bald, because I was pulling my hair out, you know, to some of my younger players that I play with. But it's important to reinforce that. Tough love.
Yeah, you know, you can't let the young guys get too high or too low. You know, both teams are making excellent progress.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And a one-game homestand for Denver as the Nuggets will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
Two division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. And in these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
Boys, nice time.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Freak comes in for Moutier. Minnesota also making some changes. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Zhang comes in for Bjelica. And Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. So on the floor for Minnesota, Rubio and Levine. Teaming up in the backcourt. Gorgie Dang is out there with Pekovic. And
whoa! Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Here's Freak. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers. The pass to Gallinari. Kicks it to Freak. Lets the three fly, and the shot is good. Freak's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Rubio outside. And Fareed sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession for the Nuggets. Laverne, he's checked in for Reed, and it's Gary Harris in for Will Barton.
Gary Harris.
Denver on D, 6-point lead, and Zhang kicks to Levine. Really left alone that time. Levine's got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Freak passes to Chandler. Now Freak pulls up, high post. Good D by Rubio.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Zhang a screen. The drive by Rubio. Pass to Dang. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 5th assist in this one.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's Freak. Good D by Rubio. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. But they'll get another chance. No luck. Great D that time from Pekovic. So it's the Timberwolves now. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making that went AWOL.
And now with the fast break. With the ball, Levine, good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And again, Denver no good.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Jang dishes to Muhammad. Pekovic inside. He's guarded by Nurkic. Here's Rubio. It's blocked.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
The shot by Chandler, wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Chandler's got his first 3 points of the game. Timberwolves on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Rubio right side. Levine kicks to Rubio. Pekovic with the screen for Rubio. And against the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Rubio's got his second bucket tonight.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And Muhammad has it in the corner. Rubio outside. No good from outside. The Nuggets trail by 4. Feeds it to Freak. Harris passes to Freak. Nurkic kicks to Freak. Harris dishes to Freak. Good. And Harris. Gets the assist. Freak's got 5 points so far. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Pekovic with the screen for Rubio. And it's Rubio again missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Nurkic kicks to Freak. Back to Nurkic. Pass to Harris. We got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Nurkic. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one.